Are you looking for top neighborhoods to live in Northern Kentucky? Then you've got to check out Fort Thomas, Kentucky. All right, hey guys, welcome back. It's Eric Sztanyo from Keller Williams Realty and TeamStanyo.com, where we are helping families find their way home. And it's a beautiful fall afternoon, and I'm just walking past or outside of Moyer Elementary School, which is one of the phenomenal elementary schools here in Fort Thomas, Kentucky. And if you're looking for different neighborhoods in Northern Kentucky to live in, one of the neighborhoods you might want to consider is Fort Thomas, Kentucky. And there's good reason why. There's a lot of things going for Fort Thomas, Kentucky. One of the best things going for the neighborhood is the top-rated schools. And so between Moyer Elementary, Johnson, Woodville, as well as Fort Thomas Middle School, Fort Thomas High School, Fort Thomas Independent Schools consistently get top-ranked in all of Kentucky, not just Northern Kentucky. It's a fantastic school district. Now I'm here over by the high school and the middle school, and behind me is Johnson Elementary School. And for the last few years, they've been totally rebuilding it on the north side of town. So the students have been coming down here. They built this kind of mobile park, really, for the students. The other thing that's down here that they built recently is this Highlands Fieldhouse, which is an indoor kind of sports complex. You can do band practice in there, weight room, kind of a multi-use facility. One thing they do care about here at Highlands, and they have a history of success, is their high school football team, as well as their other sports, have really have had excellent results over the years and won many state championships. Property values honestly reflect the top rankings of the schools. People are always trying to get into the neighborhood. Houses can be kind of scarce to come by. In fact, one of the running jokes in Northern Kentucky is that the only way you're able to get into Fort Thomas is if you're buying something that's off market. And it's true, it can be really challenging to get into this neighborhood because it's centrally located. You're only a few minutes away from downtown, and so it's got great access to anywhere in the city you want to go. But it's also secluded by the Ohio River. So another characteristic you'll find of this neighborhood is that it's one of the most walkable neighborhoods in all of Northern Kentucky. A friend of mine recently said that it's kind of known as the most Mayberry of all the neighborhoods in Cincinnati or Northern Kentucky. There's no busing district here. Because it's kind of closed off geographically, and because the schools are so great and they're also located kind of in a tight community, there's no buses. And so kids are walking home from school on a regular basis. So it's a very safe, very family-friendly neighborhood here in Northern Kentucky. So beyond the top-rated schools, another feature that people love about living in Fort Thomas are all of the great parks. I'm here at Highland Hills Park, which is pretty close to Moyer Elementary, and they've got the Highlands baseball field here. There's a Frisbee golf course here. There's numerous shelters here, a playground, and you got your Fort Thomas dog park here, which people love to come to. It's fenced in. It's a great place to let your dog get a little bit of exercise. But beyond Highland Hills, there's Rossford Park, which is more on the north end of town, and then probably the most famous landmark in all of Fort Thomas is the Fort Thomas Tower at Tower Park. All right, so I'm here more on the south side of town at Tower Park, probably one of my favorite places in all the city for sure. Not only the playground here that's awesome for kids to play on, the different fields, there's an amphitheater here that they do a lot of concerts with regularly. All the parks here are really well maintained. great places for the kids to play, as well as adults to just enjoy these spaces within the city here. So I'm here now in the central business district of Fort Thomas, and there's this little convenience shop behind me, convenience store. And if you're doing most of your shopping from Fort Thomas, oftentimes you're going down the hill into Newport to the Kroger Pavilion and down that area. But this shop is kind of a well-known, loved little shop here in the area, and oftentimes you'll see kids around the shop, you know, coming home from middle school or high school as a place to kind of hang out and congregate. But the other thing of note here, besides the, you know, banks and some other businesses here in this district, you got the Colonel Day restaurant, which is, he's kind of a local hero. And if you ever need some great spices or some really unique food, you definitely need to check out the Colonel Day shop. But the other thing that's happening up here now in the central business district, which was certainly a point of contention in the last year and a point of debate, is they're putting in a big development called the One Center development, where there's going to be some high-priced condos going in, and also it's going to be a mixed-use space with some retail and some restaurants going in down below it. And that's a space that's really the heart of the city. It's right at Highland and North Fort Thomas, South Fort Thomas Avenue. It's kind of the intersection of the entire city. And so it was a pretty big deal for it to get passed. There was a lot of heated debate from people who have lived here for decades and decades and didn't want to see things change, which sometimes happens. But I think the development's going to be a pretty big driver for some new retail and some new shops. You know, the other thing I wanted to note here is, you know, driving through town, Fort Thomas certainly has a reputation of being hoity-toity, or like so when I grew up in Florence in Boone County, the common name we gave to anyone from Fort Thomas or Highlands was cake eaters. Let them eat cake. They're the rich people. They live up on the hill. But honestly, you know, as you go through town here, what you see, there's a lot of different types of properties here. You see these beautiful single-family homes, and yes, there are some very expensive, very nice single-family homes in the city, but there's also quite a bit of multifamily and apartments, more than you would think. There's also some homes that are in a price point that first-time home buyers can't afford. And so while it does have a reputation, Fort Thomas, of I don't know why it necessarily has that, because, you know, compared to Union, compared to a few other areas in northern Kentucky, the median home price is actually a little bit lower. It's not the highest in northern Kentucky. And so it's accessible, and the schools are accessible to people from, a wide variety of income levels. And I think that's important to note out, that lots of families from any type of socioeconomic income level can enjoy and live in this beautiful city. All right, well, I've kind of taken you on a tour all around town. The last place I wanted to show you is what's called the Midway District. And we're right outside the VA hospital here. And right across from the VA hospital, you've got a number of restaurants. You've got the Midway Cafe, you have Grassroots and Vine, you have my favorite Chinese restaurant, my family's nice New Garden restaurant, Fort Thomas Pizza. So a few little different restaurants and pubs, where this is the place in town people might go to come get a drink, come get a bite to eat. That gets a little bit more traffic than more the central business district, which we showed you earlier on in the video. And it's nice, it's quaint, it's got everything you need. You don't need to go anywhere. If you want to go downtown and have some finer dining, fine, go to OTR. It's about 7 minutes away. And that's a really nice thing about being here in Fort Thomas. But you also have these nice local businesses and restaurants that you can enjoy here from time to time as well. So you can tell this is really kind of the main street of the city, and you've got local business owners and shops here right next to the police department and fire department. It's kind of the heart of the town. And two of my favorite businesses right behind me are Fort Thomas Coffee and Just So, which, if you're looking for quilting products or any specialized sewing shop, then this is the place you need to get to up here in Fort Thomas. It's really unique and very, very cool. All right, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the city of Fort Thomas. If you're looking for a place to live in Northern Kentucky, or if you've been looking for homes for sale in Fort Thomas, or you're just checking out the different neighborhoods, I hope you have a better feel now of a little bit what Fort Thomas, Kentucky is like. Awesome location, close to downtown, central to all of the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area. Top rated schools with Highlands High School, Highlands Middle, and Moyer, Woodville, and Johnson Elementaries that are all top rated blue ribbon schools. Amazing, safe, family-friendly environment if you're planning on raising a family. You know, great walkable neighborhood, great parks, strong community binds, and a great sense of history here. So it's just a wonderful place to live. It's a beautiful place to live. If you are interested in checking out homes for sale in Fort Thomas, give us a call at Team Sztanyo. We'd love to help you out. And if you guys think this video was helpful, we're looking to do potentially more kind of neighborhood spotlights like these. Let us know. Put it in the comment below what you think. Was this helpful? Do you see other realtors who are doing this and giving you information about the different neighborhoods? And are there other cities or neighborhoods you'd like for us to give you some updates on? We've done Over the Rhine. I think we've done Walsh Woods in Covington, Fort Thomas. But what other areas do you guys want to know? We'd love to make those videos for you and help you get a better sense of the Cincinnati area if you're looking to relocate or buy a house in the Greater Cincinnati area. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we will talk to you later. Bye.